What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? Welcome to another Wednesday night live stream. I know this isn't what time it was supposed to be, but I will get into that here in a minute. So, what is up, guys? Joel, did you accidentally fall on the keyboard? Wait a second, I'm looking really red here. Let me look here at some settings real quick. You're the scariest thing I've said. I was going to do this, Mikey. I was going to be like, Happy Halloween! But when I turned it back down, I evidently didn't go down far enough. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Let's leave it right there. Man, if I could just hold my hands there, all live stream. Let's do that right there. Okay. So let's close that out. It doesn't look as bad as what it did, I guess. Man. Hello, camera. Alright, so yeah, I know, I'm all red. I'm tried to tone it down a little bit, but now I look really bright. I don't have any of my overhead lights on tonight. Trying to do this a little different, and I'll watch it on the playback to see if it looks better. I don't know. We'll see. So Saturday after my live stream, I sat down and I made this thumbnail for this live stream, and I knew that Dan's Fish wasn't going live tonight, so I decided to do a 2-hour long live stream. After I went live, while I was working on my thumbnail, Corey went live from the Aquarium Co-op, and he was dropping down some hints that he was looking at some different nights to go live and stay set. He's had troubles. He's a busy guy. He's really busy, and I'm sporting the Aquarium Co-op shirt tonight, by the way. He's been looking for a night that he can be dedicated to and go every single week at that time and not miss it. And he was dropping down some hints, so after the live stream was over, I just reached out to him and told him, you know, Wednesday night is a busy night. You know, Joel goes first, then I go, then Dan's Fish, then Friday Fish Packs. That's like really 4 big live streams right there. And I had contemplated earlier, you know, dropping my Wednesday night and going to Thursday night, because when Bob stopped doing, you know, Thursday nights, I decided maybe I would go over and do that. Well, I just reached out to Corey and told him I would move my spot if Wednesday nights work for you. And Wednesday nights I go at 7 p.m. Central, and that's 5 p.m. Pacific where Corey is at. And so Corey reached out to me yesterday, and he said that time would work best for him. Maybe it was even the weekend, I can't remember, but so I gave up my Wednesday night spot to Corey from Aquarium Co-op. The biggest reason why is because I enjoy Corey's live streams, and I think it would be awesome if he could get dedicated and do it once a week. So Corey's going to start having this spot, and I'm still up in the air. Actually, I'm saying this spot, my spot. I'm still up in the air what I'm going to do. The only other option to do it on a Wednesday night would be go at this time right here. And Joel is still going. Joel starts at 5 p.m. Central, and that is 3 where he's at. And he goes for an hour, sometimes hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. And I don't want to be stepping on his toes. Plus, 6 o'clock is kind of hard for me to always make. Like if I have a really long day at work and get home at 5:30, I got to figure out supper, yada yada yada. So I'm looking, I haven't decided yet, but I'm looking at maybe going on Thursday nights after John at KG Tropicals. He goes at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. Eastern, or 7 p.m. Central for me. And then I would go like an hour after he starts, and I would have probably a little bit of overlap, because it does sound like he goes a little bit long sometimes. He doesn't stick right to the hour, but I don't know. I can't go really late at night, and 8 p.m. for me is a little bit later than what I'm used to. I like a 7 o'clock if I can, but Monday nights, Bob goes at 7, so I can't and I do an 8 o'clock there. But Thursday night, it'd be kind of nice if I could maybe go right after KG Tropicals. So that would, you know, keep Wednesday full, and then that would make Thursday night a little bit fuller. And if I went after KG Tropicals, I could maybe go long every once in a while and do those long live streams that everybody likes. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I might even test it out tomorrow night because I've got to make up 4 live streams before the end of the year to get to 100 anyhow. So I might just drop in and do a live stream tomorrow night. I don't know. But regardless, the reason why I'm starting now is because Corey is going live. Will be right after me because I'm going to go for 2 hours right now. It's crazy, but I am. Because I told you guys I would. So instead of starting at 7 and going into Corey's, because I want to watch Corey's, you know, I'm a fan. So I decided to go ahead and pop it up, come in here at 6 o'clock and go till 8, and then Corey will go right after me with the aquarium co-op. And Dan's Fish is not going tonight. Next week, I'm assuming that Corey will be going live 5 Pacific, and I think he'll be doing it every Wednesday, but you guys have to wait for him to tell you that tonight to make for sure. But anyhow, I gave up my live stream Wednesday night time to the king, Corey McElroy, and I'm happy to do it. You know, I mean, when you're as busy as someone like Corey is, you know, I don't have much of a life at nighttime, so I can go. It just has to be like I've got 3 going now, so I have to have it. And you know, I'll probably, if I go on Thursday nights, I'll have to change my Thursday upload video to like Friday or something. So then I would go live on Monday nights, upload on Tuesday, nothing on Wednesday, Thursday go live, Friday upload, and Saturday go live and nothing Sunday. So nothing Sunday and nothing Wednesday. I just talked for almost 10 minutes. Let's go to the chat and see who all's here listening to me ramble. All right, we got Daryl Deemer in the house. What is up, Daryl? Nice to see you, buddy. Mikey from Mile High Plecos is in the house. He says, boo. Jeff from Valley Fish is here. What is up, man? Adrian Castillo. Jeff Peterson. Joel from New Zealand with some keyboard craziness. Jeff Chambers. What's up, broski? Mary from RNH2O is here. And then we got a $10 super chat from Mike from Mile High Plecos. Wow. Jeff, you're the scariest thing I've seen all day long. Wow. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, I guess. Thanks for the $10. Jeff says, Dark Night, gotta go, just stopped to drop a like. Well, I'm going for 2 hours, so if you get back, and man, Dark Night sounds like fun. Have fun, man. I read Daryl's comment where he said, hi, Mary and Michelle. I read it, hi, scary Michelle. Ay. Jeff Chambers says, Corey cutting in on your live stream time. No, I offered up to him. I'm the one that started it. I heard him in his last live stream talking about, you know, I think he said something along the lines of, if I need, because he doesn't want to step on anybody's feet at all. He's been adamant about that. This is not him putting pressure on me whatsoever. I just want to be upfront and honest. I reached out to him and told him if he needs me to move my time on Wednesday nights, just to say the word, and I'll be more than happy to move mine. Because I really think that Corey's live streams are great. They're great for everyone. Like, he really has a good thing going, and hopefully this Wednesday night works for him. So he didn't cut into my time at all, and like tonight, you know, he was just going after me. It's like one of those type of deals where he needs to go live tonight, and you know, I was okay bumping up my time to 6, you know. It's no big deal. Jeff Peterson says, can I ask a saltwater question? I have never kept saltwater, so I probably wouldn't be much help. You're more than welcome to ask. You never know. I doubt that I would be able to help you, though. Candy says, dude, you're all red. Is that the okay, that was the first time she said it. Okay, I was going to say, am I still? All right. That just made me pee a little. Scott Rudy is in the house. What is up, man? Reels Tanks is in the house. What's up, man? John Bedker's in the house. Trick or treat. Got me distracted, but I'm listening. Just wondering, John, are you at Victoria's Secrets right now or something? Because I seen your comment on Joel's stream a little bit ago, and you retracted it, but I saw what it said. It was kind of funny. Corey Boy Aquatics is in the house. What up, Fish Fam and Jeff? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you too, man. Happy Halloween, Ron. Ron from Friday Fish Facts. Mim is in the house. What is up, Mim? Pet Sodix is here. Mortal Slayer 82 is here. Happy Harvest Day to you too, my brother. Nice to see you here. Joel says, who's Corey? I know, right? I know. I was proud and happy to do it. You know, maybe to get me some brownie points, but I doubt it. But it's like one of those type of deals where, I don't know, I just felt like doing it, you know? I'm going to be okay, you know? So, and I don't want to go whenever he's going. Like, the only other option on Wednesday night would be to go early and step in on Joel's live stream a little bit, and I don't really feel comfortable doing that. You know, me and Corey checked with Joel, and he was okay with it, you know, but I don't really feel comfortable doing that. I wouldn't want somebody doing that with my live streams. You know, I don't mind. Lucas, he goes live just every day and all over the place at the times and stuff, but I don't mind that because he only goes live for like 10 minutes and then he's off. And he's just doing that basically to save time on editing and stuff like that, and he's finding that it's probably helping his channel and it's working really good for him. Plus he's getting to see his subscribers every day, you know, and I don't mind that. But I don't think I'd really care if somebody was jumping in on my live stream like that all the time, you know. So I don't know. Jeff Chambers says that's another full-time job, man. Dang, yeah, it is a full-time job. My YouTube channel really is a full-time job. It really technically is because, you know, I might not have 36 aquariums set up if I didn't have a YouTube channel. I might go a little low. I don't know. I probably would. But that's a full-time job as well, keeping up with 36 aquariums. And then videoing throughout the week, you know, shooting all kinds of different clips throughout the week, and then editing on the weekends. It is a job, plus 3 nights a week live streaming. It's a full-time job. It really is. And I got my first paycheck last week and it was $240. Woohoo! Probably buy some fish and aquarium stuff, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Corey is Bob's brother, I think, is what I think I read. It's weird watching you while I'm at work. Oh, that's funny. His videos are where I started for sure. Somebody said Corey's more or less responsible for the good part of the fish community. Definitely. Come on, we need some YouTube drama. No, that wouldn't be fair. That is a good way to get views, though. If we weren't such nice people in the fish community, because I've thought about that before. Big YouTubers, they will start up fake drama with each other, or the way that they'll collaborate with someone is they'll force it with drama. So that's how they're collaborating, and it gets out there and it works for them and stuff. But we're way too nice in our community to do anything like that. So yeah, it wouldn't work. It would be probably, I don't know if it would even be good for views. You know what I mean? Because our community wouldn't like the drama, the negativity. So moving the neon yellows to the final home today. Sweet. Those are nice, Kevin. I seen them on Instagram. They're nice, man. You got some nice ones. Let's see here. Mike says I'm forced to work. Pam, are you talking to me? You must have a bunch of windows open at once, too. Friday Fish Facts says maybe Corey will feature your channel for a giveaway for a month. That would be nice. At the beginning of this month, I believe it was, Candy sent me a message. I think it was on Facebook, and it was a link to the giveaway. And I thought, huh, are they featuring me in it this month? For a split second, my heart dropped. I was like, wow, that would be great. And then I clicked on it and went to the giveaway, and it was one of the ways to sign up for it was to share it with a friend. So for a split second, I was thinking, wow, Corey's featuring me in it. But it turned out that that was this month's way. One of the ways to sign up for the giveaway was to share it with friends. And by the way, anybody that's in here, they are giving away a bunch of lights this month, and if you haven't signed up for it, you can go still. Today's the last day. It'll be open, I think, till midnight Corey's time, so today's the last day for it. And they're nice lights. Boom, boom, boom. Candy says phone and computer. I don't know what that means. Joel says, honestly, people should just go live when they feel like it. Bigger picture, people will be more inclined to come to your stream after when they may not have otherwise. Gotcha. Jeffro is a bit dark tonight. Trevor doesn't say hi anymore. No costume, Jeff? I know, right? The only costume I have is the Santa Claus suit. John Bedker said, I was going to say, bro, you should check out Randall Carlson on Joe Rogan, but I got distracted by trick-or-treaters about how humans living on Earth with 1800 ppm O2 as little as 9,000 years ago. Dang. Otter Creek Aquatics is in the house. Learning to Fish Keep is here. What is up, guys? See if I missed anybody else. Joel says, so long as everyone is working together properly, yep. And Corey, basically, he's the biggest one that could do any harm anyhow, you know? I mean, like me, there's some nights when I get up to, like, I think I had one last week that was 65 people, you know, but I wouldn't take any away from Corey if I went live during Corey, but I would miss getting to watch Corey's live stream. Corey is a very nice gentleman about it all. He wants to make sure that he's not stepping on anyone's toes, and yeah, it is working together. I think we all try not to go live at the same time. You know what I mean? It's not only for our channels and how it would hurt us or we wouldn't get enough people and blah blah blah. It's for the people to get to see them live too. You know what I mean? Like if I went live during Corey, I would miss his live stream, and I like going to him live more than I do watching the replay. If I don't get to watch him live, lots of times I don't go back to him unless it's been like a week or so and I'm looking for something to watch. Mile High Pleco says I'm a big YouTuber. Yeah, you're over 200 subscribers now. Speaking of that, Dank needs, I think, I checked it earlier and I think it's still there. Dank needs 2 more subscribers to get to 700. He's at like 698. So Dank is growing too, and he's really close to hitting that 700 mark. Thirsty Rabbit Tanks to you. I just dropped in from Rob93. Well, welcome to the live stream. I go live 3 nights a week. Right now, for sure, I go on Saturdays and Mondays, but this night right here, I'm giving up, and I'll probably start going. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will let you know. If you hit the notifications, you won't miss it. Infinity Aquatics. Yay, you're live again. LOL. What's up? What's up, Infinity Aquatics? I go live 3 nights a week, so I'm always live, right? Fish Tropic is in the house. Meow, sir. King. What is up, Jason? Nice to see you. You Peterson is in the house. What's up, man? Hawaiian Peacock is in the house. Aloha Fish Ohana. What is up, Hawaiian Peacock, man? Nice to see you. Hey, Thirsty Rabbit. Thirsty Rabbit's in the house. One Fish, Two Fish is here. What is up? Matt's Monster Fish is here. Rob93, which maybe I already said you, but I think I read someone said they come from you. So welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome, Thirsty Rabbit. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Jason says, Jeffroy and in the house. Hit that like button. Thanks a lot, man. Petsotic says, Jeffro, can you email me info@petsotics.com? All right. I will do that. Info@petsotics.com. Petsotics.com. Will do, buddy. Pam says, I do have an idea what happened with the mailing. She was stuck in Illinois for 4 days. The box had gotten wet and dried. I think they held it up until the box was dry. Daryl Deemer says, yes, Candy needs to do live streams. I'd go to her live streams. Mary says, wow. I'm way behind in the chat. Corey Boy Aquatic says, are you going to sell on getgills.com soon? I don't think I'm going to go that route. I'll probably close that one because the way that I've been doing it privately has been working for me. I'm just about out of super reds. I've got some albinos that are ready to go, and then I've got some shrimp that are ready to go. So basically, to buy plecos or shrimp, or like I've got inlers and different things like that, you'd basically just hit me up on my Instagram, or if you don't have an Instagram, go to my About section on my YouTube channel, and there'll be a place to get my email address there, and you can send me an email and I can tell you how much I need for the stuff and how much shipping would be and stuff. Charlie's in the house. What is up, Charlie? Nice to see you, buddy. Victor from V-Stag is in the house. What is up, Victor? Strawberry Sprinkles is here. Happy Halloween. Keith Boardley is here. What is up, Keith? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ron says, gotta run. Have a great Halloween. You too, man. All right. We're at the bottom of the chat. The very bottom. Mile High Pleco says, or I can sell anyone his phone number if you want it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Strawberry Sprinkle says, what is the creepiest thing you have ever saw a fish do? $20, it's yours. I'm trying to think. Strawberry Sprinkles. The creepiest thing I've ever seen a fish do. I can't really think. I know that they do creepy things all the time, but I'm trying to think of what the creepiest thing is. I really don't know. I'm going to turn on my overhead light because it's really bothering me how dark it is in here, so hang on a second. It seems like it's better for some reason. Otter Creek Aquatic says, back to work. Happy Halloween, fish heads. Happy Halloween to you too. Deep voice. LOL. Oh, are we doing the bat ball question? The bat ball question. I don't know either. Yeah, I know. Fish is, the longer you're a fish keeper, you get to where you see a lot of things. Like yesterday, this little 55-gallon back here, I've got some common bristlenose in there, and the night before I had saw that they had a clutch. Well, I didn't get them pulled out, So yesterday I pulled the cave out and dumped the dad out, and when I did, a bunch of wigglers came out, and I look up inside there and it looks like the egg sac was mushed, and for a split second I thought this dummy is eating the eggs, but then I got to looking closer and it was just a bunch of wigglers up in there, so I'd let it go too long. So the first time I'm ever going El Natural, I'm letting them grow up in the tank. Have no other choice. Your tank is about to overflow. Yeah, I know, right? John Becker says, you still going to Chicago this weekend? Yep, I'm going Saturday. I may end up staying the night. I don't know for sure. I'd probably better because AJ's going to be there from Turbo Fish. Mike Howe is going to be there from Michigan. He's got a YouTube channel. He's really cool. Jeremy's going to be there from Sergeant Tank, and I guarantee you we'll all sit down and we'll be just yakking and yakking and yakking. So I'll probably end up getting a hotel and staying the night, and then come back Sunday. Corey Boy Aquatic says Dank Tanks needs one more to make 800. Awesome. Awesome. He said he would be here tonight. I haven't seen him, I don't think, in the chat yet, but he would be ecstatic if he got... Well, I think he's got one more to make 700. I think he's at 699 would be now. Your tank... Oh, okay, I already read that one. Mob Guppy is in the house. He says, Happy Halloween, everybody, and Jeffro. Well, Happy Halloween to you too, man. I was going to go when I went to pick up supper earlier and get a bag of candy because, like, we don't have any candy in the house, and it's like Halloween, and I need some candy. But now I'm going live for 2 hours. Plus, I didn't go to the bathroom before I started live, so I guarantee you I'm going to be needing to go to the bathroom here before long. And I forgot to get any candy while I was out. But me and my son did fix my Jeep earlier. The clutch was broken on it, and me and him fixed it. Boom! 3 days of running my son everywhere forced me into just getting out there and getting it done. When you have a teenager that can drive, it's nice. And then all of a sudden out of the blue, if they can't drive, it's not nice. It is crazy. Let's see here. Thirsty Rabbit says, I've seen videos of octopus in one tank on one side of the room and fish on the other side of the room, and the keeper put up a camera at night because he could not work out why the fish were going missing. Dang. That is weird. That is weird. Strawberry Sprinkles, gotta go. See you later. Don't eat your fish. Okay. Mile High Pleco says, that's like my mom calling me my middle name. Oh crap, I'm in trouble. Infinity Aquatic says, what's going on? Nothing much. I'm all caught up on water changes. I don't really have much going on in the fish room, really, to speak of. I'm all caught up on videos. I will make a couple of videos this weekend. I'm looking for some ideas for if anyone can find like some Jello molds. And what I'm looking for is specifically like a turkey leg Jello mold, because I'm going to do a Pleco versus food with Rapashi for Thanksgiving, but I would like to find a mold of like a turkey leg and do a turkey leg Rapashi Thanksgiving Pleco versus food. So I've been looking and I can't find any kind of Jello molds for a turkey leg. And then I got to thinking maybe I could buy some casting material and I could make a cast of a turkey leg, like go buy a turkey leg and actually cast around it and then cut it out and then pour the Rapashi into it. That's about the only thing I can think of. I could maybe buy some of that bandage casting. It's the old stuff. You just dip it down in the water and then you wrap it around something, and then when it hardens I could cut it off. So that may be what I end up having to do. But I need to get busy because Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Tomorrow's November 1st. Only got like 8 weeks till Christmas, guys. Adrian says, Jeff, when do you think you'll do a fish room tour video? That's a great question. I noticed this year a lot of YouTubers did them like at the beginning of the year and then like at the middle of the year. So I may start doing that because honestly, I have probably 10 or 12 videos in the can that I could edit at any time and put up. And I've already got 4 or 5 videos on YouTube right now. So right now, the videos that I've got uploaded are all the way through November 15th. So it makes it kind of hard to fit those type of videos in. But maybe, seems like in July, my answer to the fish room tour video, seems like in July is whenever I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I did a special 1,000 subscribers live fish room tour, and I went around with my cell phone, and I did just get a new cell phone the other day, and I already did get an attachment to hook a mic into it. So I will be doing another mobile live stream, and maybe that's what I'll do. Those seem to do pretty good, so maybe that's what I'll do. Boom, 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 boom. Candy Overall says, I'm going to take Caleb trick-or-treating. Catch y'all later. Well, have a good time, Candy. Mob Guppy says, I'm waiting for the little goblins. I purchased individually wrapped prunes. The kiddos are going to love me. Oh, gosh. We had trick-or-treating here last night, and I did not have any candy. And I shut the light off. I shut my jack-o'-lantern off. And I didn't have anybody knock last night. The first time in like, I've lived here like 18 years. And even if I have the lights off, people stop. You can do a sweet potato. Pam, I did do a sweet potato already. Whenever I did sweet potato, I was like, dang it, I should have waited and did sweet potato for Thanksgiving, because that would have been perfect, because sweet potato is a Thanksgiving meal thing, you know? So that's out, because I already did do that. Priscilla MK Art is in the house. Mortal Slayer 82 says Dank has now 700 subscribers. Congratulations, Dankle. Awesome. If you're in the chat, which I don't think that you are, congrats, buddy. Congrats. Mob Guppy says, I found a chicken leg jello mold. Chicken leg jello mold might not be bad. If you have my email address, Peter, if you could send a link to me, that would be great. RNH20 says, LOL, Christmas is now taking over Thanksgiving at retailers. Yep, definitely. Joel says you should start calling your scene the Jeff fam. Yeah, because Jeffroz fam don't sound very good, does it? Yeah, because Joel, even though I think it's pronounced Oskin, we call us the Oceaneers, you know. I don't know. The Jeff fam with 3 F's looks weird, don't it? RNH2O, sorry. Mary says, yep, as soon as the Halloween stuff is gone, it's Christmas. Yeah, I remember Halloween stuff was like right after school. Right after school clothes and everything went away, and school supplies and all that went away. Walmart put up Halloween stuff. Bald and Dangerous is here. He says first, but he is not first. We started early, buddy. We started early. I'm sorry. Tampy Tom was in the house. What is up, Tampa Tom? Nice to see you, buddy. Pet Sodic says, what did I miss? What's going on in Chicago? This weekend, Jeremy from Sergeant Tank Pets, myself, AJ from Turbo Fish, and Mike from MHow9. Those are the YouTubers that I know that are going to be there for sure. But if you go to Sergeant Tank's Facebook page and go to the events section, we're doing a meetup, and we're going to go shop hopping. We're going to go around to a bunch of different, aquarium stores and stuff. And it's not actually in Chicago. That's why I'm telling you to go to the Facebook page. It's in like some Hampton Heights or something like that place. I'll get an address on my way there. But it's like west of Chicago a little bit. So, yeah, that's going on Saturday. Charlie says, nice to see you. Nice to see you, buddy. I'm sure you're talking to Dougie, though. It is nice to see Dougie. Raf Cabrera is in the house. What's up, Jeffro? I will see the replay later. Happy Halloween. Boo-hoo. Well, happy Halloween to you too, man. Thanks for stopping in. Thirsty Rabbit says, you got normal work hours yet? 1, 2, 3. We see you more soon. I don't understand that. Sorry, man. You got normal work hours yet? Do we get to see you more soon? Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to somebody else? Because Bald and Dangerous says, hey, Jeffy boy. The Jeffy Weppies. Yeah, I'll be the Jeffy Weppies, Joel. Allison Chain, she hasn't been here in a while, but she called me Jeffy Weffy on a live stream one night. And then Jason has called me Jeffy Ann ever since, because when she called me Jeffy Weffy, I talked about these kids in 4th grade started calling me Jeffrey Anna. It was kind of funny. So Jason's called me Jeff Ann ever since. Petsotic says, oh man, come north and stop by my house. LOL. Well, how close are you? I wish I knew what town it was. Maybe it's even closer to you. I just know that it's west of Chicago. I just don't know where. I guess I could pull it up. The last time I tried to pull it up, though, I couldn't find it. Peter says, I emailed the link to you. Thanks a lot, Peter. Oh, he was talking to you. 1 fish, 2 fish. I was like, I don't understand. Jason says, Jeff Roy, wear your beer cool. Yeah, I know, right? So that day was hot. That video that you commented on, that day was hot. So I really should have had one with me that day. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. These Yetis is what does that. The Yetis keep them cold. Joel says, Jeffy Weppies works for me. Jeremy's Wild Studio is in the house. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Getting jifty in here. Yeah, right. Priscilla says, thank God I don't have to go trick-or-treating. LOL. Yeah, me too. My kids are old enough. Last year was my youngest. He'll be 13 next month. And last year was his first year that he didn't want to go. And I can remember all my kids when they did that, then they wanted to dress up and treat the kids that would come by and stuff. And that was kind of cool too. My 16-year-old son, there for a couple of years in a row, him and his buddies would really go crazy with it and dress up and scare the heck out of kids out in the front yard and stuff. So it was kind of fun. But I'm glad I don't have to go anymore. Oh my gosh. But I knew where all the good spots were. We didn't ever have to go for very long. We got loaded up. Viola Hopsalot says, no trick-or-treaters here in farmland area. Yeah, I can remember my grandma and grandpa living out in the country, and they would get maybe 12 kids out there, but 6 of them were grandkids, you know. So basically probably kids from their church or something like that. But me and my cousin was just talking about that today. Every year we would go out to their house, and either on the way there that we would stop by this old lady or on the way back. But there was this old lady named Gladys that lived on a corner, and she was a widow woman, and she made the best popcorn balls in the whole world, and that is where we would always stop. Romaine Paul says, Fox Run. You guys that don't know, Romaine Paul is my youngest son, and Fox Run is the area where we would go to trick-or-treat, and we would kill it. The Noxkey Tank is in the house. What is up, man? Nice to see you. Um, my kid is too little for it. Plus, he doesn't talk because he is autistic, and I don't want to explain to everyone why he doesn't say thank you. Plus, he doesn't like candy. Hey, if he doesn't like candy, that's going to be good on the dentist bill. Yeah, it is. That kind of reminds me of that uh, video that's out there where this guy takes this little dummy and he puts a little Spider-Man costume on it, and then he attaches a pumpkin to it, and he goes and sets it up on a porch, and then he knocks on the door, and the people will be like, "Hey, little buddy, what do you say?" And he won't never say anything, and he goes, "He's deaf, he can't hear." Well, the time that he did that, the guy that was at the door, he's like, "Oh, he's deaf," and he starts sign languaging to the little dummy. And it was like, oh my gosh. And then he would just take off with the Spider-Man and take off running, and the people would be like, "Wait, what are you doing?" It's funny. Jeremy's Wild Studio says no trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood either. None. Well, I had a bunch around my house last night, but it's the first time in 18 years they haven't stopped. Kids usually stop even if I don't have the lights on. And I remember last year being like, oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. This poor little kid is standing at my door, little bitty thing. It's going trick or treat. And I didn't have any candy at all. Talk about feeling like crap. But it's like, I don't have my light on, guys. Come on. Teach your kids. If they don't have their light on, they're not treating. That is the rule. Go down the street if they got their light on, knock on the door. And some people that forgot and had their light on, and you understand those people. It's like, oops, I forgot to turn my light on. Let's see if we've got some candy in here. And Priscilla says, sounds like too much trouble. The only good part about it is you get a bunch of candy, and it's kind of fun for the kids to dress up. It's kind of fun. Jason says, Jeff Ann, what's the last disease you had to treat? I had to treat ick about a month ago on a platy female that was real big and pregnant and all stressed out from it. So I pulled her out and put her in quarantine and treated for it, and within like a couple of days she had no more ick, and there was little bitty babies all over the place. So that was the last one I had to do. The day after Halloween is the best though, and the day after Valentine's Day, half price goodies. Yeah, no kidding. I probably should go buy candy tomorrow. Romaine Paul is correcting his father. I feel like mannequin would be better than dummy while talking about it being deaf and after talking about autism. Thanks, Romaine Paul. You are correct. I stand corrected. It was a little mannequin dressed up in a Spider-Man costume. I'm terribly sorry. Hopefully you have a good night, sir. Charlie says, we don't get kids, too rural. Yeah, the rural people miss out on it. Nobody wants to go out in the country to go trick-or-treating. Yeah, really. Oh, so we are at the bottom of the chat. Got 31 people here. We've been going for 45 minutes already. Good grief. Jeffro will go as Endlers for Halloween. Yeah, right. Or handout. Yeah. Mikey was asking me, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had my first premiere. You guys that didn't see that, it was actually kind of cool. I'm not going to do it on every one of my videos whatsoever. But for you guys that are in here that don't know what a premiere is a new thing that YouTube launched where you can set your video to premiere, and an hour, a half hour, or whatever, you can tell your subscribers that you're going to be there, and it's a chat right beside it, and you can sit there and chat about the video, chat about whatever, And then when the video starts to go live, it does a 2-minute countdown, and it was kind of cool. And then when the video goes live, we can chat through the whole thing, and then when it's over, it's done. And it was kind of cool. I probably will only do it for special videos that feel like they need to have a premiere to them. So special occasion videos is what I'll only do it for. I really should have had it at a more decent time because it was early. I actually overslept it by 15 minutes. I told everybody I would be there at 6:30 a.m. and I woke up at 6:45 a.m. to my alarm clock going off since 5:30. My alarm clock had been going off for an hour and 15 minutes, and I jumped out of bed and just ran over here and got on. You know, that's exactly what it was. From the bed back there to here and got on. And it was fun. It was really cool. I wish that I would have got up at the 5:30 time though and got coffee in me to where I was thinking straight. I could definitely go out inlers. Yeah. Jeepers Creepers. I watched Jeepers Creepers 3 last night. That's actually a pretty good movie. It's one of my favorites. Pet Sodic says, I just put a paper on the door saying, sorry, we ran out of candy early, and someone at my house opened the door, and a little kid said, why don't you go buy some more? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Is that a true story, man? Jeesh. Oh, my gosh. That is terrible. Prolific Breed is in the house. What is up, man? Tampa Tom says, Jeffro, did you see the new iPads that are coming out on the 7th? I didn't. I've been an iPad user for a long time. Back whenever I was still a Samsung Galaxy phone user, I had an iPad back then. And I never wanted to have an iPhone, ever. But when I started this job 3 years ago, I got an iPhone, and it just came to me really easily because I'd already been using an iPad for a long time, but I do still use an iPad. They're nice. So, Tampa Tom, is it a smaller one or is it still, like, I've still got the big one, like I think mine's called an iPad 2. My boys both have iPad minis. Let's see here. Jeremy's Wild Studio says, yeah, I can see how premieres are going to be cool once people figure them out, but I can also see people being annoying and overusing it. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to use it every time. For one, I think that it would be bizarre to do it every single time, but I upload twice a week. Maybe if I only uploaded once a week and I never live stream, maybe I would do it more often, but I'm only going to do it and utilize it for special videos. Because if it's just my normal run-of-the-mill working in the fish room today video, what's so special about that, you know? Sure, I want people to watch it, but it isn't going to do as good as, like, if I'm doing a fish room tour at Aquarium Co-op, I definitely want to put a premiere on that one. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. Pet Sodic says, true story. Dang. Dank is in the house, and Mortal Slayer 82 breaks the news to us. Dank, you got 700 subs, bro. Yeah, Dank, you made 700 subs right on my live stream, buddy. Boom. You're at 700. You're at the 700 club now, buddy. Everybody saying hi to Dank. Madfish Diva is in the house. What is up, girl? Was it dinner with the rents back now, fool? The rents. I'm trying to figure out what rents. That's a good approach, Jeffro. Yeah, I know, because whenever I first saw it, I started doing like 2 or 3 of my videos that way, and then I'm like, I can't even, because all the videos that I upload as scheduled, I can watch those videos. I can watch them anytime. No one else can, and I can't give a link to them for anybody else to watch. But the premiere videos, it locks it down to where I can't even see them. Now, we could all go to the chat ahead of time. We could go to the chat. Like, if I scheduled a premiere for like 3 weeks from now, we could go to the chat every day for 3 weeks, yada, yada, yada. But I'm only going to schedule premieres for special premieres. Boom, boom. You're welcome, Dankle. You're welcome, brother. Rents equals parents. Oh, okay. So let me go back up to that one. Oh, Dank says, was at dinner with the parents, back now. Thanks, Peter. I couldn't understand Dank's language, but you understand Dank real good. Oh, that was a good one, Dank. Let's see here. Melvin's Aquatic Empire is in the house. What is up, Melvin? Adrian says, I got 3 subscribers. 3. Not sure why I even have 1. Yeah, Mile High Plecos one time, we were talking, and he had like 70 subscribers, and he was like, I've never made a YouTube video. And then he got up to 100 subscribers, and he's like, I've never even made a YouTube video. He had over 100 subscribers before he ever did anything on YouTube, you know? But, yeah, it's the way it kind of goes. Alrighty. So, I'm at the bottom of the chat. We got 35 people here. No topic tonight, by the way. And I don't even know if I do end up moving to Thursday nights. I don't even know if I'm going to do the Q&A anymore. The only thing that was nice about that is you could ask people to do, you know, Q&A. And it did spark up some people to ask questions during the live stream. It really did. So I might still do that one. I don't know. It's going good. I got my first logo design for the contest. Sweet. Prolific Breed says Low Boy is looking good. Boy, there is a ton of baby plecos in there. Last night I put all of my common babies, my calico babies, and super red babies from the common tank in there as well. So that was like 30 added on to like 300 or 400 albinos that were already in there. So it's gonna get crazy really quick. Last night, the way they were eating on the food, I thought the next Pleco versus food video, I need to try to video that tank. I think it would be a really good view. Like, I think I could get some good clips. Jeff's Aquarium Hobby Enjoyment is in the house. Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to the live stream, Jeff. Pam, I'm going to have to take a bathroom break before this live stream's over, I think. The only reason why I tell Pam that is because if I go live and then someone else goes live after me, when I show up to their live stream, Pam always asks, did you take a potty break? It's the mom in her. It's the mom in her. But definitely, after I go live, that's the first thing that I always do. Go to the bathroom. Boom, boom, boom. Mike from MHow9 is in the house. Hi all, Jeffro, loved your Halloween video. Thanks a lot, buddy. And I was really happy. I can't remember what live stream we were on. Maybe it was even my premiere. I can't remember. But I've been telling everybody now that you're going Saturday, so I can't wait to meet you, buddy. I hope you're still going. Kevin from Mortal Slayer 82 says, Jeffro, do you do swordtails at all? I just made a video the other day, and I believe it's titled My Worst Day Ever in the Fish Room. And I show you my swordtails in that video, but I do have some swordtails. And at one time I had a large quantity of swordtails, a great big colony. But that video will for sure be coming out in the next 2 weeks. I can't remember what day of the week it is, but yeah, I do have some swordtails. I love swordtails. There's some awesome ones out there. But right now I've got like some red ones, and then I've got like, I think the others are really considered like a pineapple. I've got some Liratail and some short fin. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Melvin says, Happy Halloween, Jeff. Happy Halloween to you too, but you might have been talking to the other Jeff that came in here. Ken, Emmy, Ken is in the house. What is up, Ken? Daryl, are you going to come up Saturday to the meetup? I know you're in Illinois. That would be cool if you came. We're going to go around a bunch of fish stores. Where are we at here? Infinity Aquatic says, I asked earlier, but you only read half. I'm going to ask it again. What is going on in Chicago? Chicago, this Saturday, there is a meetup. And right now, Mike from MHow9 is going to be there. AJ from Turbo Fish is going to be there. And Jeremy from Sergeant Tank is going to be there. And I'm going to be there. And I don't know who all else is going to be there. I haven't heard. But on the Sergeant Tank Facebook page, go to the event section. And Saturday, we're going to have a meetup. It's in a town, something Heights or something like that, west of Chicago. We're going to meet up, you know, have some food, and then we're going to go around to a bunch of aquarium stores. And you're more than welcome to come, bud. I'll probably bring my camera along with me and probably shoot some videos. Probably get me a couple of fish room tours in or something, you know. John Bedker says, bought 50 boxes of theater candy, only giving out about 30. I guess the rest is for me. That's the way it goes. Mob Guppy says, still no ghosts at my door. It is raining cichlids and discus here in Little Rock. Yeah, my mom lives down in southern Missouri, about an hour north of Mountain Home. And she said it is poured all day long. Poured down, cats and dogs. Boom. Let's see here. I need to go out and turn off my porch light. I ate all the candy. Tampa Tom says, Jeffro, is Dan next? Nope, Dan is not going live this week. I got a notification earlier. I didn't think that he was, but I got a notification earlier and I thought, oh no, he is going live, but he isn't. But I'm going to be going till the 8 Central Time. And whenever I get done going live, Corey from Aquarium Co-op is going live. And I don't think you was here earlier in the stream, so I'll say it again. I have given up my Wednesday night 7 p.m. Central Standard Time spot to Corey from Aquarium Co-op. And it was basically, I reached out to him because I heard him talking on his last live stream that Wednesdays was looking good to him. So I reached out to him and told him that if he needed me to move my time slot, no problem. But the problem with that is the only option to have to move it on Wednesday nights is I would have to go at 6. And I really hate committing to a 6 o'clock because the 6 o'clock on a night that I work late or something, I've got to get supper ready for the kids, yada, yada, yada. So I think that I'm going to move my Wednesday night slot over to Thursday night after KG Tropicals. KG Tropicals goes on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I would go at 8 p.m. Central. Now, he doesn't stick to the hour long. He usually goes a little bit over, but I'll just have to deal with that because I don't want to go really, really late. And again, I can't go before him and go at like 6 o'clock at night. So I'll give him the hour to have his live stream, and then I'll go right after him. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I haven't completely made up my mind yet, but I think if I do, I'm going to pull the trigger and go ahead and start it tomorrow night and get one of those 4 extra ones that I need to get in out of the way. So that would be four days of live stream for me this week, guys. And I don't know yet if I'm going to do Q&A on Thursday nights. But I'm hoping maybe going after him I can catch some residuals from his live streams because he has been getting quite a good viewership. So I think that's what I'm going to do because I don't really want to jump up to the 6 o'clock on Wednesday nights. Biggest reason is it'd just probably be too hard for me to get back in time from work. There'd be some nights where I'd be struggling, I think. Jeff's Aquarium Hobby Enjoyment says, I just watched House of 1000 Corpses the other day. Have you seen it? Is that the Rob Zombie one? Because if it is, I have saw that. And I'm pretty sure that is. Melvin's Aquatic Empire says, yeah, I was Jeffro. LOL. Terry Tropical Tank says, water changes, trick or treat, and the chat went gone. Infinity Aquatic says, so just anyone can come along? Seriously? Yeah, definitely. It's wide open. It's on Sergeant Tank's Facebook page. Go click on there that you want to go and look at all the information and show up, man. You'll be able to meet us. Say what? Love me some Koopy. Yeah, Corey's next. Corey is next. Daryl says he can't go. Family plans birthday concerts on every known fish event date. LOL. Hey, at least you got to go to the AE, man. Okay, so Terry's Tropical Tank says water changes trick or treat for me. Congrats, man. Congrats. I really kind of would have liked to have maybe went after Corey. So Dan's going to maybe be able to pick up some residuals if Corey helps him out here and there. But Corey's also going to go long. You know what I mean? And when Corey's live, I don't think any of us would do very good on our streams. You know, we'd have our usuals, but... And for one, I would miss out on Corey's live stream, you know, so... I don't know. I did reach out to Dan to see if he wanted to bump down a little bit, but he wasn't wanting to do it, and that's okay with me. After I sent him the message, I was like, I really wish that I wouldn't, because I don't really want to go after Corey. I don't think that it, you know, there's going to be a lot of nights where he goes long, I guarantee you. Mike says, Hoffman Estates, Illinois. I actually went to that store when I was up there for Aquashella. Cool. Awesome. That is where it's going to be. Infinity Aquatic says, I'm going to see if I can come for that. Would be honestly awesome. Well, I hope to see you there, man. Dank Tank says, alone in the world as a little cat dog. Cat dog, cat dog, cat dog. Alone in the world as a little cat dog. Cat dog. Denny Close says, I'm so late. Sup, Mr. Jeffro? I bumped up my time a little bit, so technically you would have only been 2 minutes late, because I did have it scheduled for 7 o'clock, but about 5 minutes before the live stream, I changed the start time to 6 because Corey McElroy is going after me, and I don't want to miss his live stream. And I promised you guys that tonight's live stream would be 2 hours, because when I scheduled this, Dan's Fish wasn't going to be going live after me, so I thought, you know what, we'll do a 2-hour live stream. Everybody likes a long live stream, so in order to keep that promise with you guys, I bumped it up to 6 o'clock, and we've been going for an hour now. Boom, an hour down, an hour to go. Happy Halloween, everyone. Here, hang on a second. Let's do this. Let's go for a little while like this. No, wrong way. Happy Halloween, everyone. I can't stand that. Alright, there we go. Alright, back to normal. Dang it, I work Thursday nights. You know what, Pam? I thought of that. I really did think of that. One of the first things I thought was like, man, I remember when I first started going live on Wednesday nights. Pam couldn't make it to my live streams because she worked on Wednesday nights. And I thought, I wonder if she talked to her work and got Wednesday nights off because she wanted to come to my live streams. And I said, now, this is all me thinking in my head when I'm doing all of this. When I'm reaching out to Corey and I'm talking about changing my live stream day, I'm honestly thinking in my head, Pam probably won't be able to come on Thursdays. And I'm not even kidding. I really was. Mob Guppy says, if I could get Friday off, I will drive to Chicago, but it is not likely. I'm working the election and need to be here each day. Yeah, it is election weekend. Boom, 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 boom. I love House of 1000 Corpses. I love all horror movies, and I've been watching them a lot, Jeremy. The last few weeks, I even watched Misery last night, and Misery was the first movie that I ever watched in a movie theater, ever. My mom never would let me watch horror movies, but my mom's older sister, my Aunt Sela, she had a son that was 2 months younger than me, so we were first cousins, and we were really close. We were always in the same class growing up, yada, yada, yada. And when I would go to his house, we got to watch horror movies. And she took us to the movie theater to watch Misery. And that movie to this day is pretty cool. Like, I stayed up until midnight and watched that last night. One Fish, Two Fish, are you going to the Rexpo on Saturday? Petsotic says, you can't move to Thursdays. I work Thursdays. LOL, JK Bud. You know what? I thought about putting up a poll tonight and asking people. Because, you know, honestly, I make my own schedule at work. And I don't have very many nights where I would be out past 6 at all. Ever. Hardly ever. But the nights whenever I got home at 5 would make it difficult, because usually an hour before the live stream, I come in here and start getting everything set up. And it would be cutting it close a lot of nights. And that's hard whenever you're wanting to do something, because I've done the Wednesday night live stream, I think, since April or May, somewhere around in there. Probably April. Somewhere around in there. Because I know that I live streamed on Saturday nights for a couple of months. And I started them in the last week of February. And I did Saturday night for a couple of months. And then I added that Wednesday night. So probably in April. So I've done Wednesday night. And you know, the Saturday nights that I've done since February, I've only missed one Saturday night. And that day, I went to Memorial Day down in Missouri. My mom didn't have internet then. So I decided, and that's when I uploaded my first summer tub video. Was that day, and that video did really excellent. So I still gave you guys a video that day, an extra video, because I've always got some videos to pop in there. So whenever I miss a live stream, that's the only live stream I've missed ever. So I've been live streaming since February, and I've only missed one. So I didn't really want to change Wednesday night because I've went for so long, but it was really important to me to offer help for Corey, because Corey, you know, the time that I had was the time that he needed, that he could dedicate to Wednesday nights. So I didn't really want to move in front of him and go all the way up to 6, because I'm afraid that it would make me be rushing around, because I'm a single dad and I'm the one that has to do supper and everything, you know. So usually 99.9% of the time I'm at home before 5, because I office from here, so I work back to here. So like today, I think I was back at like 4. You know, that's like a normal day. So then I kick around the office a little bit for that last hour. But I don't know, because my subs, that's the most important thing, is what night works best for you guys. What night you guys are going to be here. So I don't know. Now it's making me want to think a little bit harder. Let's see. Joel from Corvus Oskin is in the house. Oh, hey, guy. What is up, Joel? Joel, if you guys don't know, is probably, I think, a couple of weeks away from becoming a father. And I mentioned it on his live stream earlier, but he didn't see it. But I'm kind of getting excited for you and Vicky. I can't wait. It's a good time. A really good time. 2 weeks, and you guys' life is going to change forever. And that's awesome, man. I can't wait. I'm happy for you guys. It's exciting. Let's see here. You can't move to Thursdays. I already read that one. Yeah, I think it's going to be Thursdays, guys. I'm going to just move it to Thursdays after John from KG Tropicals. I think. Boom, 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 boom. One Fish, Two Fish says, I believe that I am going to go for a bit, but early I work at 4 p.m. Do you know why I asked that, Captain Spaulding? Charlie said something. Wow, my chat went crazy there. I didn't get to see Charlie. Saturday at 5 a.m. is when the baby's coming, Joel? Is that what you're saying? I think Thursday at midnight would be good. Or Saturday at 5 a.m. Yeah, okay. Now I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. Mob Guppy says, serve your subs, Jeffro. Yeah, but I'm afraid that if I did a 6 o'clock time, I would be letting my subs down every once in a while. You know, because 6 o'clock is pretty early in the evening for me to go due to having to do supper and stuff. Yeah, Kevin from KG Cichlid says, hey, you dressed up as Jeffro today. Jeff, yeah, I know, right? I got my Aquarium Co-op shirt on though, so I went as Corey. You know, can't you tell? Or Jimmy. I went as Jimmy. That's what I'm dressed up as. Dank Tank says, I can't wait for the expo. Who knows what I will get. Yep, you're going to have a good time there, man. You should bring, well, you got your camera with you at all times. You should do a video on it, man. Bring us Fish Fam people some Rexpo. And Dank Tank says, congrats, Joel. Happy for you guys. I am too. I look back to the first time that I became a dad, and it was just a blur. So I'm a senior in high school, and my girlfriend tells me we're pregnant. And I'm still living at home. I'm 17 years old, and we sat down and we talk about it, and we decided to move in together. And I moved out in the middle of the night and got my own place with my girlfriend. Actually, I didn't get my own place. We were living with her mom. And that would have been in December of my senior year. In April of my senior year, I got married. And in August, after I graduated, I became a dad. In 1994. So, yeah, long time. Yeah, Jimmy is in the house. He says, couldn't grow that much hair if my life depended on it. Yep, I agree, Jimmy. You've got a baby face. You definitely do. John Bedker says, my mom would never let me watch horror movies either. Horror movies. Yeah, oh, yeah, I do say horror movies the wrong way, don't I? I was like, dude, you misspelled that, and then I get to the very end and I figure it out. Yep, you got me there, Johnny boy. Jeff's Aquarium Hobby Enjoyment says you could have went as Captain Spaulding. I don't know who Captain Spaulding is. That's probably what the problem is. I'm not, like, I don't know who Captain Spaulding is. Somebody in the chat, learn me. Teach me a lesson here, because I've heard of Captain Spaulding, but I don't know what Captain Spaulding is. Everybody saying hi to Jimmy. If I come to Chicago, should I bring my camera? Infinity Aquatics? Yeah, because we're going to go to some fish stores, and maybe you could, and you know, also you could take some pictures with us and stuff like that if you wanted to. I'm anxious to meet Mike from MHow9. I've never met him. He's a really good guy. And I almost met AJ from Turbofish one time, and he was in Iowa, but we didn't get to meet up. There was something that went on, and we didn't get to meet up. I've met Jeremy before, but still nice to see Jeremy again. So it's going to be nice to get together and go shop hopping and get together and sit down and talk fish and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Denny Close says, so question for everyone, are dwarf gouramis that much of a pain to keep? I've kept some dwarf gouramis. They are highly susceptible to disease, I know, because I've lost all of mine. But I think the biggest reason why is because I brought well, the first male that I lost was due to a swim bladder. He freaked out whenever I was cleaning duckweed out of the tank, and he hit the side of the tank really, really hard, and I know it was swim bladder. He broke his swim bladder. So I bought another male, and I quarantined him for 2 weeks, and then I put him into the tank because he looked fine, and then within a couple of days he was dead. And then within a couple of days after that, the females died. So I think he brought something in that I couldn't notice. But I had the gouramis, the dwarf gouramis, before that for months and months and months. And I never did get them to breed, but they're all gone. I don't think I've ever talked about that actually on my channel. But yeah, my dwarf gouramis are gone. I had the neon variety. They were really beautiful. They had colors. The males do anyhow. The females are kind of bland. But the males... The male that I had, the neon dwarf gourami that I had, looked a lot like some of the discus, like the blues and the reds. It was really pretty. Jeremy says Captain Spaulding is the clown dad of the killer family from the Rob Zombie movies. Oh, God. Oh, I should have known that. Yeah, I could have, right? Terry's Tropical Tanks, the clown from House of Thousand Corpses. I should have known that. Oh my God. Jeff Chambers, thanks guys. It hasn't really set in yet. So what did Jeff have happen? Jeff Chambers says, Jeffro, we just found out my wife is knocked up after 3 years of trying. So stoked. Congrats, man. Congratulations, man. That is awesome. Yeah, your life will change forever, man. I've said it numerous times. I mean, and then, like, it goes into a different stage after they're grown and gone. Because my oldest is 24, and my second to the oldest is 21. They're both girls. They were hard to raise. Girls, so far, my boys have been easier to raise than my girls. I'm not trying to talk bad about women or nothing, but man, them girls gave me a run for my money. I'm not going to lie. But even after they're raised... Like, they struggle from time to time. Like, my oldest, she had to live with me through the summer, you know. They're always your responsibility forever, you know. Your life changes forever, and it's the truth. It really is. They have a special place in their heart. I mean, I can remember back to the very first time that I had babies, you know. I mean, like, the first one, she was an angel baby, man. Everything went perfect. She set up early. She crawled early, she walked early, she talked early, she was potty trained early, never sick, everything went great. Then we get the next one, in and out of the hospital with pneumonia, you know, no hair until she was like 2 years old. We couldn't put her hair in ponytails until she was like 2, you know, I mean, like, then, you know, my youngest, he had colic. And I had never had a colic baby. We had had 3 children. You know, the oldest was 11 at that time when the baby was born. And he had colic. And oh my gosh, the first 4 months was completely terroristic. I mean, what colic is an undeveloped stomach in a baby. And they're in pain at all times. And they think they're hungry. You think they're hungry. You feed them until they throw up. And their stomach is just upset at all times. And it's up all night. You got to work, up all night, you got to work, up all night, you got to work. You come home from work, you're beat, and you're sitting there rocking nonstop, pacing the floor, and oh, colic was terrible. But having children will change your life, and congratulations, man. I'm proud for you. Happy for you, big time. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Fish Tropic did a Google thing. Oh, okay. I get what you mean, Jeff. I see what you mean. Melvin says, I was a senior in high school, Jeffro, in 94. I graduated on June 2nd. Awesome, man. I graduated in May sometime. I don't remember what day of the month it was, but 94, class of 94. It's hard to believe. I think we're going to have our, 25th reunion this next May. We're supposed to be on a parade a float on the parade or something I seen on the Facebook page the other day. It's like, whoa, I don't know about that. You know, me being a YouTube celebrity and all, I don't know if I can do, you know, public events there or anything, you know. Carbon Really is in the house. What is up, Carbon Really? Nice to see you, man. Mike from MHOW9 says he graduated in 94 too. Sweet. Sweet, man. Joel says still going. Yeah, I promised on this live stream that it would be a 2-hour special event. I was going to go to Dollar Tree and get a bunch of pumpkins and bats and spiders and some spider webs and stuff like that. I was going to put my Santa Claus suit on, and none of that happened. And it's not a special event. We're just going live for 2 hours, you know. So, yeah. And then after me, Joel from Aquarium Co-op, or Joel from Aquarium Co-op, Corey, golly, dang, Corey from Aquarium Co-op will be going live right after me. I'm really excited to see that one. Denny Close says, thanks, bought a pair and have some folks said I should stay away from them. Huh. Well, how I had mine set up was bare bottom. I had some duckweed in there because they do their bubble nests up and floating stuff. So like I had some duckweed in there. And then I had mine on a central air system to where I could turn the sponge filter down real low. And I had my sponge filter really low because they are kind of like a betta. They put bubble nests. That's how they breed. And I think it's good to do trios if I remember right. So, yeah, I don't know what you got, but I really was hoping that I could get mine going. Ken Emmy, I think is how you say it. M-A? Sorry if I'm doing it wrong, and I'm sure I am since I said it 3 different ways just now, so one of them is wrong, I'm sure. Maybe none of them are right, but your life will change forever, but not in the way you imagine. Definitely. Definitely. And, you know, that first one is a sleeper. You know, it always tricks you into thinking, hey, let's have tons of kids. Tons of them, you know. And actually, me and my ex-wife, we had talked about having more than 4. But now that I look back on it, I'm really glad that we did only have 4. Because, wow, 4 is a lot. Another thing about having kids is when you have one, if you've got grandparents around that watch them, you know, and you and your significant other get to go out all the time and have, you know, couples time and alone time, blah, blah, blah. When you have 2, that slows down a lot. And then when you have 3, it goes away. And when you have 4, you may have one night a year alone. That's really good advice. I'm telling you. It is the truth. That is pro tip right there. Susie Q from Q Aquatics is in the house. What is up, girl? I saw your aquatic experience video the other day. It was really cool. Pam says, young whippersnappers. Fish Out of Water Aquariums is in the house. What is up, man? Says, I was in class of 2008. Jeffel, I can't even say that. Jeffel, I'm wanting to say Liberty. Jefferberty. I can't even say that. Oh my gosh. Jeffel Britty. Corvus Oskin says, that's weird to think you're only 4 years older than me and I have 4 kids and like my youngest only 5 more years. No, he's a 7th grader, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 5 more years and he will graduate and I'm only 4 years older than Joel. Craziness. Pam says, I was in class of 73. You guys are making me feel pretty old. Nope, you're just like a fine wine. You get better with age, Pam. Bunch of young folks in here. Young whippersnappers. Now, what? Young whippersnappers make sense. I was way ahead in the chat. Melvin says, how are you doing, Q? Science Sci-Fi Swordsman says, I'm just over here eating my dad tax spoils from my kids' bags. Yeah, that is what I missed out on. I definitely missed out on it, and I probably won't get it either because here, after I get done going live, I'm going to go over to Corey's live stream. So I will miss out on getting any candy tonight, and I'm having a sweet tooth. But my 16-year-old could maybe run and get me some. Because I fixed the Jeep earlier. Dude, now the clutch works, man. And I won't have to go out in the middle of the night and work on it with him anymore. Because I fixed it. Dude. Mike from mhow9 says, Jeffro, you should have special guests on your New Year's Eve live stream. Like Dick Clark, Jeffro's Rockin' Eve. I did think about having some people on, and I have been thinking about, since I do 3 live streams a week, I've been thinking about having special guests, but I really want to test it out first, and I've been, for lack of a better term, lazy on it. I need to really get it figured out first, because I'm not trying to dig on anyone in the live stream that's here that has done live streams where they have people on, but there's been a lot of them that that just don't do very good. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to do one without testing it out, making sure everything's right, because every one of them that I've ever seen, the audio is weird, you know, there's echoes, and then it's tough. But I think I could get some good guests on. I really do. I was thinking about that. I really had that in the back of my mind. I haven't worked towards reaching out to anybody yet, but I don't want to ask a big YouTuber to come on and have you guys be like, oh, Jeffro's bringing on such and such, and then they get on here and it's all embarrassing because my stuff sucks. You know what I mean? Like, one thing that I want to get done before then is, and I've got half of the stuff, I've got to get one more thing, but I'm going to work on getting my DSLR as my live stream camera, because I think that's a real important, like, when my live stream's over, pay attention to Corey's and look at the difference between mine and his. I think his is even 4K, guys. Like, it looks awesome. It really does. So I need to do a lot of work on my live stream. I just need to get busy doing it. But the New Year's live stream, it's going to be a long one. I think it will be from 8 Central until midnight Central. So it'll be a 4-hour one. The longest one I've done on my channel so far is 3. So that will be a definite, for sure. I want to have people on. Denny Close is going to give it a whirl with the Dwarf Garamis. Good luck, man. Jeff's Aquarium Hobby says, free taco for everyone tomorrow. Anybody aware? Where at Taco Bell? Because that would be cool. Susie says, hi Jeremy, thanks everyone. Or thanks Jeffro, you're welcome. Science Gal Aquatic says, kids are life-changing 100%. One is all I can handle. And you get to raise an only child, I'm assuming, because you said one is all I can handle. When people are adults, I can pick out if they were an only child or not. I don't know how many times I've said, are you an only child? And they're like, yeah, how'd you know? And I'm like, I can tell. You know, I had 2 siblings. When I was like 3 and a half, my brother died. But then my mom and dad had a sister for me, and she was 4 years younger than me. We get along really great as adults. But man, I moved out when she was 13. And we had some rough years there. Gosh. Joel says, wait, let's math. Only 3 years. LOL. Yep. Jeremy's from the class of 202. Danny's from 86. With the sad face on the end for some reason. Oh, disappointed face. Pam says, half price candy tomorrow. Yep, I'll just probably go get a big bag of candy tomorrow and eat 3 square meals. This morning I started out really good. I had egg and cheese and mustard and mayonnaise sandwiches. 2 of them for breakfast this morning. Dank. Oh, Danky. I can't believe it, bro. You're at 700 now. That's awesome, man. Has a ring to it. All right. Jeff said, yep, Taco Bell, still a base, still a taco, courtesy of Mookie Betts. Awesome. Joel says, middle children usually easy to pick as they love attention. Yep. Yep. Science Gal Aquatic says, only child. Yep. Yep. They will be an only child. I can pick them out of the lineup. Easy. Denny Close says, old man in with young folks. Yep, definitely, right? Definitely. Gouda 700. 100. All right, so we got about 30 minutes to Aquarium Co-op Bliss. You know what, Kevin? I thought you already had them on Instagram. Did I lie? Added the shrimp to IG, Jeffro. Let me pull those little bad boys up then. We got 30 minutes. Priscilla sent me a message too, and I missed it. Dank sent me a message, but I got to read it. It was funny. Oh, sweet. She sent me a link too. Awesome. Thanks, Priscilla, if you're still here. Pam says she's going to give away an original drawing when she reaches 250. That is sweet. I love drawings. Sketches are probably my favorite. Like the charcoal sketches are probably my favorite. I love some of those new things out there with the metallic, pencils and stuff like that. Those are nice. But drawings are probably my favorite. Okay, I was going to go to Instagram. Kevin Kingery, I think, is your Instagram Mortal Slayer. I think. There it is, right off the bat. Yeah, I was pretty positive you already had put some. Yeah. Here's some from quarantine, I think. Pretty nice. Booyah. I was right. You had already put them on there. Nothing much. Okay. What's up? I had plants waiting to be unboxed. Okay. I do have some fish coming in this week, by the way, too. Probably wildlife of some kind. Sweet. Dougie says, Jeffro, need to go past my bedtime. Thanks for the live stream. You're welcome, Dougie. And be on the lookout. I'll probably go live tomorrow night and start my Thursday night journey. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not promising yet because I'm still like trying to figure it all out in my head, but I'll probably go live tomorrow night after KG Tropicals, and that will be a late one though, so it's gonna probably hurt you, Dougie. Dank says 700 and no videos. Yep. Dank told me the other night, just a little insider info, if any of his subscribers are in here, he's going to start uploading monthly. So, now that I said that on the live stream, he has to. It's the law. It's the Fish Fam law. Although, he kind of falls into Frog Fam, I think. No good videos, that is. Dank. You're too tough on yourself, man. That one that you did, that I inspired you to do whenever you were feeding your koi betta, that one popped out smooth, man. You put that one together quick, and, in a month you should be able to probably do one, I would say. I think you can do it. I know you can do it. Jeff Chambers says, go away, you pesky kids. My light ain't even on and my dogs are going crazy. That's one thing that I'm pretty lucky is I always hated it. Like I'm in the business of going to people's houses for my job. And when you knock on the door and the dog barks and then you walk in and they bark the whole entire time that you're there, my pit bull and my chihuahua are pretty quiet. You come into my door and they look up at you and they're just staring at you and they're trying to figure you out. Now Dozer, he might growl a little deep growl every once in a while, but I just gotta snap my finger and he chills, you know. But man, I'm glad I don't have yippy dogs. Priscilla says, "Oh, still here? Just ate dinner and candy. You lucky dog." Priscilla says, "I work Thursdays too. Dang it. Can't wait for Dank's videos." Frogs. Yep, he has a lot of people. Like, he had one subscriber last week comment on every one of his videos. They went and actually sat down and watched and commented on every one of his videos. And they were commenting nice things like, "Man, keep up the good work, you know, awesome videos." And he didn't even reply to a lot of them, I think. I was him. I was the subscriber. I went and trolled all of Dank's videos last week. I was bored one night, and I actually did go to every one of Dank's videos and liked them and commented on each one. Dank's like, "I wonder who that was." There was one night out of the blue. It's been a month or so ago. I commented on one of Dank's videos. It was something trolly, you know, and I forgot about it. I went on about my business, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, I get a FaceTime from Dank, and I'm like, huh. He only FaceTimes you when there's something important. You know, he's wanting to figure out something, and he ain't got time to text. And I get a FaceTime from Dank, and he's like, "You leave me alone, man." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Trolling on my videos," and I'm like, "Oh." So, yeah, Dank's got the... I do, too. Every time I get a comment on a video, I get an email. I like it that way, because then... You know, some days I don't get to them right away, and there was a time the last few weeks that I was so busy that I didn't get even to any of the comments. I always at least try to like the comments or heart the comments or whatever, but there's a lot of times I don't get to answer the comments. And now that I'm getting bigger too, it's even harder, but I try. Petsotic says, "I reached over 100 subs on Rob's live stream, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I felt the pressure of now putting out more videos more often, but I know that was the intention." Yeah, definitely. It's important that if you ask for subscribers, you actually give them content and get on a set schedule, and it will help your channel, man. I mean, I'm not making bank by no means, but I'm growing like crazy. Like, I'm not going, you know, supersonic or anything like that, but I'm growing at a pace that I'm happy with. And you know, the whole thought of being a subscriber to someone's channel is to subscribe to something, and if there's nothing there, then you're subscribed to nothing. So you want to have something there for them. And I know that life is busy. You know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that I've noticed lately that, you know, grew tremendously and had help growing tremendously as of recent, that haven't made a video in, you know, 6 weeks. And I find that kind of frustrating, you know. I like to subscribe to people that actually make content, because that's the whole reason why I'm using my subscription, is I'm subscribing to something. And when there's nothing there, so yeah, you do feel the pressure. Like me, it is a dedication. I dedicated at the beginning of the year to upload twice a week and to live stream once a week. And here I am at the beginning of November, and I am live streaming 3 nights a week and still uploading twice a week. I've never missed an upload. I've even 2 times this year accidentally put a video out live by accident. Maybe even 3 times, I can't remember, but so I've added in some extra ones by accident here and there. When I'm meaning to schedule a video and I didn't hit schedule, I hit public, and right whenever I hit publish, boom, it went live and people were commenting on it, and it's like, oh, I better hurry up and take it down, but then it's too late. You know, you let it out there. So I got some freebies out there. 54 Punchy says, "I have missed 1 week 2 times now." And it makes you feel, yeah, sigh. It makes you feel like you're letting people down when you miss. Like the Memorial Day weekend when I was going to miss my Saturday night live stream, I felt bad about it. And if you don't, if you're doing something consistent, and then you don't do it, you kind of get doinked on the YouTube algorithm too. Like the last time that I changed uploads, which I'm going to have to do again now, was last month at the beginning of the month whenever I started going on Monday nights. And there for about 2 weeks, my views were way down on every video. And I think it had to do with that. Okay, let me get rid of those two real quick. JH Aquatics is in the house. What is up, Joseph? Hopefully you're doing well. Working on making sure I get out at least once a week, trying for twice. Oh, I almost forgot. It's snake feeding night. Awesome. Congrats, man. It won't be long and I'll be having my dart frogs come in. Me and Dank, I think the last time we talked, he was ordering some heat packs because overnight temps have been getting really cold. So we've just got to get it figured out, and then I'll make a video on it, and I'll have to jump it up in the videos because I've got so many videos uploaded right now. I'll have to jump it ahead and put it out there. But you guys probably haven't got to see my vivarium in a couple of months, I would say, somewhere around in there. It's been close to that, and it has grown out like a jungle. It's looking great. So I'll have some dart frogs finally. Science Gal Aquatic says I met D. Nimmin, so helpful and nice in person. Talked to me for a while, giving helpful tips. That's awesome. ACH Aquatic says just watched your Pleco versus Jack-o'-lantern video. Going to throw some chunks of pumpkin in with my Plecos tomorrow. Yep, on my Pleco versus food videos, I always go big, like I do something big. And after I film that video, I would assume people know not to put a whole pumpkin in their tank. But after I filmed that video, like I did a whole, or not a whole watermelon, but like a half of a watermelon one time. I think that was the 10th one that I did the other day, but they liked it, and the shrimp liked the pumpkin as well. So it's definitely something, but it's kind of hard to justify buying a whole pumpkin. Now they do make smaller pumpkins, and it's only certain times of the year you can get them too. So when you do get them, I have enough tanks and enough Plecos though. I could get a small one and I could cut it up and dice it up and put smaller chunks in. But when I'm feeding my Plecos, I don't do great big giant portions like that. But Jimmy says, well, dang, I miss uploads quite often. I feel like a jackass. Don't want to doink anybody. Yeah. Yeah, I've just, but in my defense, like, I don't really have much of a life outside of work. My boys are always chilling, you know. Like, my oldest didn't play sports this summer. My youngest didn't play sports this summer. I did coach baseball this summer, but it was my last year. That was about the only time whenever my live streams got kind of wishy-washy. Like, it was kind of touch and go there for a little bit during the baseball season. But my uploads, I have not missed an upload since late January. 2 days a week. I have not missed one at all. And I think what it is you basically got to keep that camera rolling every day. Every day. And it also helps me that I don't run out of content. I was thinking about this on your video yesterday, or the one with Bearded Fish Keeper, because you had mentioned something in the video or before the video. I haven't uploaded, you know, something along the lines of missed a few uploads. But I was thinking whenever I watched that, your channel is probably going to be a little bit harder to come up with content. You're going to have to use your imagination a lot more than what I have to. I have 36 aquariums, so I can make videos really easily. And then, like, another thing that I got going for me is that Pleco versus food. I could do 2 or 3 of those a month and my subscribers would be happy. And that one is infinity. I can keep on coming up with foods forever to feed my Plecos. So I've always got that one in the bank. If I ever hit like a big writer's block, for lack of a better term, I can pop out a couple in a row, and my subscribers would be happy of the Pleco versus food videos. So I got really lucky when I came up with that idea. I didn't realize that at the time. I just came up with the idea and I was like, I'm going to run with it. And then after I did one, everybody loved it. There was a big buzz about it. And now it's a video that I can make anytime. And then with 36 aquariums, I could do updates on aquariums forever, you know, and not run out of content. Knock on wood, I just never run out of content. But whenever I was making other videos before I became fish keeping at the beginning of the year, when I dedicated it to full fish keeping, I was having some writer's block. I was making videos like cutting the top off of your daughter's car, you know, fishing videos. You know, like we would take my son's moped and we would order this high performance part and we would put it on and make a video about it. But in the wintertime, you can't do fishing videos really, and you can't work on the moped really. And I was having some writer's block, and that's the whole reason why I started making some videos about my aquaponics. I was doing some aquaponic stuff. About some of the aquariums, and then like I did a fish unboxing way before I became the fish keeping channel. And whenever I did the New Year's resolution thing, I just decided, man, this fish fam's awesome. I guarantee they'll get behind me, and I never have looked back. But that's what I was thinking when I watched your video the other day. And the video with Kyle, the bearded fish keeper, that was an amazing video, man. All of yours are, but that one was just crisp. It was really good. But enough about Jimmy. All right, we got about 14 minutes left before Aquarium Co-op starts a long line of Wednesday night live streams. He's going to go forever. I gave him my spot. He has to keep it and keep going with it. He has to. So, looking forward to that live stream, actually. Razor clam season is next month. Awesome. That will be awesome. I like some of those videos where you guys went and you were catching stuff down by the ocean. I can't remember what, did you guys catch a squid that night or something? I can't remember, but I like that. I like that one. I personally would love some more catch and cooks. Yep, definitely. Joseph says I need 100 aquariums. Don't we all, man? I've got 3 on deck. You know, I've got like 35 set up, and I've got 3 more 20 longs. And my daughter's getting ready to move into an apartment. I told her the other day she could have a couch. One of my couches. I've got like 3 couches out in my living room, and I've got a huge living room. So that opens up a wall where I could build a stand, maybe put 3 40-gallon breeders and 3 20 longs on it. It just keeps on going and going. And really this winter I need to crack into the basement and move everything down in the basement and just start a great big giant fish room down there. Tampa Tom says I fish year round. You're in Florida though. I mean, I would have to ice fish, and I don't ice fish. Joel says, I told you, Jim, glitters videos, the future. And Jimmy says Corey's nervous with caps. Yeah, the one with the waterfall, that was gorgeous too. That really was. The Hawaii video where he was out catching the endlers, that was an awesome video. And Jimmy was in his element too, you know. And you can tell he enjoys it. So, Honeybee is in the house. What is up, Honeybee? Hi, Jeffro. Just woke up. Thought I'd check in. Well, it's nice to see you, Honeybee. Welcome to the live stream. Happy Halloween. Let's see here. Melvin said that's a good idea, Priscilla. 1,000-gallon pond out of swimming. Yeah. Alrighty. The word of the day was cool. It really was cool. I really was playing along secretly on the live stream. Every once in a while, that was on RFT, I believe, and every once in a while I would put in a comment of what I thought it was, but I was never right. That was really cool. It really was. We are at the bottom of the chat. We got 10 minutes left, and then we're all going to go over and flood Corey's live stream with 39 people. Word of the day is rigorous. Rigorous. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that one is at all. That's one thing about my schooling. If anybody's from Southern Missouri on here, plug your ears. Muffs, like on Old School, where wasn't Will Ferrell, but the other guy that's really funny, that's in a lot of good movies, and I can't think of his name right now. But his little kid, when they would start talking dirty, he'd say muffs. But rigorous, like I was born and raised in Southern Missouri. And the schooling down there isn't the best in the world, guys, because I learned a lot when I came up here to Iowa. You know, like and it's still terrible, but my punctuation and everything was way bad. I did really good in math and science, but history, I didn't pay attention. And in English and all the majigger stuff to learn punctuation stuff, I didn't really pay attention. And the schooling wasn't really the best. Peter Thiel says, see you all later. I have to get some stuff done. Thanks, Jeffro. Have a great night, Peter. Later, Bob? Did someone say later, Bob? Oh, later, Mom. I'm like, later, Bob? I didn't even know Bob was in here. Priscilla says, Jeffro can't see the worst right anymore. Can't see the worst right anymore. I don't know what that means, Priscilla. Jeffro can't see the Warsaw right anymore. LOL. The word of the day is exhaustipated. Word of the day is troglodyte. Troglodyte. Rigorous. Rigorous. Oh my gosh. Wow. I really Jeffro'd that one up, didn't I? My weekend life, doing really good. That's good to hear. Cannot wait. So excited for you and Joel. Really excited for you guys. I was telling Joel earlier, it's going to change you guys' life forever. Can't wait to see that little booger. To see what you and Joel made. She's going to be beautiful, I'm sure. Jeff Chambers says, initiate my wife ate 2 hamburgers, initiate 3 corn dogs, and then she ate 3 corn dogs. Initiate is the word of the day. My wife ate 2 hamburgers, initiate 3 corn dogs. Yeah, I can remember my ex-wife, the first time she was pregnant, we were 18 and 17, and I had to get up in the middle of the night quite often to go get large pickles, but I was too stupid to buy a big bottle of it or a big jug of it or whatever and put in the refrigerator. So rigorous means highly structured. Pronounced all as one word. Rigorous. I probably said rigorous or something like that. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I know I didn't say rigorous. Troglodyte. Rigorously fish keeping. D from down the wormhole is in the house. What is up, D? Nice to see ya. Just got back from trick-or-treating. 3.4 km. LOL. Yep. So that's, what, 9 miles? Maybe? Or 1.5 miles. I can't remember. School in Switzerland is great. We don't have English, though. Yeah, right. No doubt. All right, we got about 5 minutes left, guys. Goodness gracious. Actually, 8 minutes left. I went a little early, I guess. I'm showing 7 minutes till the top of the hour. We'll go to the top of the hour. I love pickles. Yeah, me too. They're really good. I had some pickles on some Nashville hot chicken from KFC tonight, and that goes really good together. The first time I had Nashville hot chicken, I was in Nashville, and then all of a sudden out of the blue it starts popping up everywhere, and now you can get it at KFC, and it's good, but it isn't as good as Nashville hot in Nashville. It's really good. I mean, I just kept on going back and going back. It was like a all-you-can-eat lunch for work. Man, it was good. ice cold pickles on some really spicy hot Nashville hot chicken. Tampa Tom says, Jeffro, did you try out those bloodworms yet? No, I didn't. I got them because of your peer pressure and because I know that you feed your guppies, but I still haven't fed them yet. I almost went and thawed one cube out the other night and spread it out, but I haven't yet. Jess Shrimp Granny says, dang, I missed it. Well, we'll go for another 5 minutes or so, but then we can all go over to Corey from Aquarium Co-op stream and see him go live. He's got some kind of spooktacular event planned, so you won't miss out too much. If you're hankering for a live stream, we got your hookup. Corey's going next. Sci-Fi Swordsman says, my wife is sitting beside me listening to you, Jeffro. She says she is going to use Jeffro'd up from now on. I Jeffro'd up? Oh, wow. That's nice. I must remind her of throw up or something. Well, she's listening to me. Maybe I make her want to throw up because of my voice. I don't know. I ate loads of sweets, so we ran out sweets for the trick-or-treaters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 54 Punchy with the $5 super chat that says, pound. I really Jeffro'd that one up. Hashtag, sorry, the old guy in me. Hashtag, I really Jeffro'd that one up. Well, thanks a lot, Pam. I really appreciate the $5 super chat. Infinity Aquatic says, I just went upstairs to get Korean food. Dang, that would be awesome. Actually, what I miss more than anything, we got about 5 minutes left here. I said that a few minutes ago. I don't know why, but anyhow, what I really miss is I grew up in southern Missouri. Of course, I've said that like 10 times in this live stream, but down there is this tender white meat fried chicken that are in cubes about this big. Let's do the beard sizing here. About that big. And then you put them on a bed of rice, and then you put some type of Asian gravy over the top of it. That's what I call it anyhow. It's like a soy sauce based gravy. And then you put cashews over the top of that, and then you put scallions over the top of that, and it's called cashew chicken. And it's a Springfield style cashew chicken. And you can get it down in Texas at some places, and they actually call it Springfield style cashew chicken. But the guy who invented it is from Springfield, Missouri, and it's a really big thing down in Missouri. But I miss being able to just go down the street and get cashew chicken. It's amazing stuff. Mortal Slayer 82 says, my wife says that I dressed up like Jeffro for Halloween. You can do it, man. Yeah, Kevin came. It's been over a month ago now. Kevin came down from Minnesota to see me, and he got to tour my fish room. It's the only subscriber that's ever got to tour my fish room. He bought some plecos off of me. His mom, they used to live in Iowa, and he talked his mom into coming down to where she used to get her hair cut at, and then he drove the rest of the way down to my house, and we spent some time together. And he's got some beard growth to him, a lot more than what I've got right now. I messed up mine a little over a month or so ago, but yep, you could pull it off, man. You just need to get one of my Jeffroz FishKeeping shirts. Next year you could go for me as Halloween. If you showed up at one of the events, you could pass for me. Get you a St. Louis Cardinals hat or something. Whenever I just said one word there, I whistled whenever I said that, and I'm sorry for the earbud listeners there. What is up, Daryl Deemer? We got a $10 super chat from Vicky Toria. Says, happy Halloween from Corvus, Victoria, and the little booger. Aww. Thanks, Vicky. I appreciate that. I still have been, and I was going to do it today, I've still been trying to get Joel to mull it over. You guys still got, I think, 2 weeks until the little booger's born, but I still think Jeffro is a good name. Good name for the little thing. It might get a little awkward in middle school, you know. They might make fun of the little thing a little bit, but thank you for the super chat though, Vicky. I really appreciate it. And Joel and the little booger. I appreciate it, guys. That was awesome. All right, we're at the bottom of the chat. We've got just 1 minute left, so we're going to go ahead and close out here. Everybody that's here, It's no secret. I've been talking about it the whole live stream. Corey from Aquarium Co-op's getting ready to go live for the start of a really awesome thing. He's going live next. Let's go over there and have some fun on the Aquarium Co-op live stream. And thanks to everyone who came out tonight for my 2-hour long live Halloween live stream. And we'll see you guys again soon. Probably jump on tomorrow night and go live for a little bit after KG Tropicals to start my Thursday night thing. I don't know. I'm not promising. But if not, we'll see you guys Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Peace out, y'all. Peace.